like I'm Royal King Spike, your highness. Give me some neck, I think the for a kindness. Told me, of course, Spike, you the finest. Straight to the paper, I won't look behind me.
What it is, what it do. Welcome back for episode number 2 for Cooper Lee, man.
The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Atlanta Hawks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline.
Got that man Dwight Howard, rookie Dwight Howard at that. I mean, got to stay at home, got drafted by the Atlanta Hawks. What's up to him? Ready to hop straight into this game though, man. Yeah.
Opening day in the NBA. Clark, one of the most exciting days of the year.
Yeah, everybody's starting from the same place. It's a bit of a reset for everybody. Any team has the opportunity to make their mark on this season. Last season, that's behind everybody.
Shoot. Launches a three. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Taking that opportunity to shoot it from range. Looking for the biggest bucket he can knock down.
Lee outside. Pass to Billups. Back to Lee. And yes, a nice assist from Billups.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Terry. Robinson for three. Rebound by Lee outside. Castillo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like seeing Lee use that size, absorb the contact, and finish.
Terry looking over the floor, launches it. Rebound by Yao Ming.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Lee gets the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Terry outside. Pass to Robinson. Here's the three. And Lee pulls it down. For Detroit, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start. 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. There's Lee with the three. Drills the three-point. Here's Billups. Plays it up off the glass.
Their play on both ends has been superb.
Scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Terry, following the basket by Chauncey Billups. Howard with a screen on Lee. Bobbed up there for Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
And this young rookie, Howard, can jump out of the gym. He's an athletic monster.
Lee with the ball, and it's Howard picking him up. Lee passes to Smith. Lets it go with a three. And another three for thus far. Here's Abdul Rahim. That one, no good. Nice defense from Wallace. Pistons leading by 11. Smith on the wing, guarded by Robinson. Lee against Terry. Lee dishes to Smith. The Pistons rebound. Shots good by Lee.
Don't discount that.
Now here's Terry. Pass to Abdul Rahim. Over Wallace. Misses off the left iron. Detroit's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And stolen by Howard. Looking for Terry. He gets it there. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Abdul Rahim. Howard with this screen on Wallace. Here's Abdul Rahim. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing
You see,
play
man,
to
they
get
ain't
that
trying to go
ball
away
off in
easy.
time.
I
It's gonna
agree.
be a
I
game
mean, and to
look
have the
like
composure
awesome.
to lock in and get off the
Checked in for Detroit. Lee comes in for Barry. And the Hawks making a change here. Lee outside.
Oh yeah.
And
Easy,
Lee with
man.
the stuff.
You know, the fact that Chauncey Billups is
He's
such
hype,
a
man.
great decision maker is why you want him running your club from the point guard spot.
Pass to Abdul Rahim. Screen by Howard. Abdul Rahim passes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Boy, rookie Dwight Howard.
Thunderous
Different,
finish.
boy.
Sky's the limit for young Mr. Howard.
18, straight out of high school. Different.
Pistons leading by
I didn't
15.
call for it, but I'll take it.
The
Oh, yeah, I'll
drive
take
by
it.
Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
Talk about being
Go ahead
focused.
and call me crowd
Nothing
down
is
a
going
little
to
bit. I
distract
got
him
it.
on offense.
Got it. That's it.
Here's Delp, covered by Lee. Here in the second quarter,
Oh,
we
yeah.
played
Oh,
a
I
little
thought it
over
was
2.5 minutes.
Look at that board.
Right
You on the
thing
break with
there
it. Come on.
to stay
Oh,
that
yeah.
tight on him and
Come on,
really
CB.
try to
I
keep
see you.
him out of his
Knock it down, CB.
Got that
Knock
one
it down,
out.
CB.
Phillips has got 7 points.
And Billups is a shoot-first point guard, someone ready and willing to let that one fly.
Here's Satterfield. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Abdul Rahim.
Oh, good D.
Good D by Williamson.
See, Josh.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Smith kicks to Billups. Pass to Lee. Takes the 3.
Come on.
And yes,
Knock down.
nice assist from Billups. Billups has got 3 assists in the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Oh, I thought I had that still.
Here's Delk.
Let me get that block,
Lee
though.
with the block.
Look at that.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Yao,
I thought
he's
Coach
checked
Block
in for
take me out.
Detroit.
See, tripping. I'm messing with them
Outside
and having me
Robinson.
at the shooting guard position, though.
Abdul Rahim passes to
I drafted as
Robinson.
a small forward, and they got me at shooting guard this
Ice
year.
ball
I'm
movement
messing
here
with
by
it.
Atlanta. 4 on the shot clock. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Pistons leading by 23. Lee goes in. And the rebound goes to Jason Terry.
Boy, that
What
defense
was
smothered him in
that?
there. Love the intensity.
Driving Terry. Atlanta again missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very
We
often.
got a Brunson on our team. Is that Jalen Brunson's spot? Question mark?
1:35 left to play here in the half. Here's Robinson. The shot from the low post is good. Robinson's got 5 now. And here's
Wait,
Brunson.
hold on. Is that really? I gotta see, bro. I gotta check this out. Rick Brunson. Is that his pop's name? We'll find out.
Bring it up for the Detroit Pistons, and that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Lee Yao tried to
Oh,
Huge swat from the
White
big fella
Howard.
Howard. An absolute force
man,
defensively.
palm, my God.
Corver passes to Howard. Out of bounds. Detroit
We
takes
ain't gonna go
possession.
no further, but
No
I bet he
clue
like that.
where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Tickle in my throat. Pause.
Detroit leading by 21. Here's
Oh, yeah.
Lee. And Lee
Come
with the
on.
stuff.
Oh, reversed it home.
Bro,
That
hype,
was
man.
pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Outside Terry. Detroit with the rebound. Lee's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Oh, hey,
And
man.
Lee with the stuff.
Threw it down with force. Terrific flush.
Come on, man. They be thinking because my boy Asian, he ain't no athlete, bro. They got my boy messed up.
Pass to Corver. A 3 ball. Good Good on the three-point shot. Korver's got 6 in
I
the
don't know,
quarter.
my boy got ties with
Good
Bruce
vision
Lee in
from
them. You
Terry,
feel
able
me?
to find an open teammate there for the deuce.
8-second difference between the shot
To the
clock and the
rack
game.
again.
And it's
Let's go home. That was just
You heard him. Let's go home.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And at halftime, score is 45-24, man. Shit. Crushing them right now, man. There ain't been no match
And
for
with the
us
second
tonight.
half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
You see my
You
man
just
going
love the
crazy.
patience in that first half.
Efficient
Waited until
shooting,
he got the
27
look
points, 4
he wanted.
assists.
Well,
That's
you know
just
what,
my
guys? It
first
was all
half. My
about
man going
efficient
absolutely
offense, not
insane.
rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Howard with a screen on Billups. Outside Terry. Sinks the three-pointer. Terry's got the first
Terry,
bucket
man.
of the third
One
here
of
for
the
the
best shooters,
Hawks.
man,
What
especially in
makes
this
Terry
era.
dangerous from
Boy,
range
Stephen
is
Curry,
how efficient he is. I mean, this guy does not waste
shooters
these
in this
opportunities.
Out of stuff. But you
And
know,
Lee with
man.
the stuff.
You don't care about no Dwight Howard, man.
Absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This
He a
building
youngin',
is
man.
stud. He dug
We ain't no
deeper
vet in the league
in
yet,
his
but you
bag
feel
of
me?
tricks
We ain't
there.
no rookie.
Boy, I'd love to
Oh,
get
yeah.
a replay on
Hey,
that
dude, come
one.
on.
Let's keep it handy so we can
We
see
on
it
the break
again.
with it.
Right
We on
to
the
the
break
hoop.
with it. Easy lays.
And he banks in the layup. Lee's got 31 points.
31.
To let up even for
31.
a moment.
My boy
That's
done
his
scored at
killer
least 10
instinct.
points. Nah, I
Just
can't say that.
fanning
I'm
the
gonna say
flame.
10 points in
Yeah, I
every
love the
quarter.
fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode.
More than
He doesn't
that,
know
though.
how to step off the gas pedal.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Rebounded by the Pistons. Lee's got
TV
7
boys,
rebounds
they taking
in the
a lot of
game.
mid-ranges because that's just the era that I'm
To
playing
the
in
middle.
right now.
Here's Williamson.
Take a lot
And
of
he drops
mid-ranges
it in
back
from the
then.
low post.
And those interior baskets, they
Everybody
don't
wasn't trying to
always
shoot
come
from
easy.
30
This
feet,
Hawks squad is
27 feet,
struggling.
28 feet away.
Time call here. The
That's
Hawks
lead
decide
now.
to talk it over.
And
What
the
they was
lack
doing
of
back in
rim protection,
2003, 2004.
top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean,
Wing. Terry against Billups. Fires the three. And that's
Oh,
out
yeah,
of
that's
bounds.
ours.
Detroit will retain possession. Here's Lee. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. From outside, off the mark. Detroit's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Lee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
and you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances,
Atlanta. Now the Pistons with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Lee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
you know, you got to bring some extra fire and some physicality to your game inside that paint. That's how he gets the shot off despite.
Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 5th rebound in this one. Lee outside. Tries from the block. Wallace misses. The Hawks trail by 15. Korver attacking. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Detroit's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. So active. Down low. Yao dishes to Lee. Lee outside. 6 on the shot clock. Yao. He gets that one. And the Pistons lead by 19.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final Buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And it's Lee that time on the inside. Got 41.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Detroit.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for
They get it back. Back to Lee from deep. The shot, no good. And the Hawks with possession. Robinson kicks to Terry. Back to Robinson. Connects from three-point range.
Robinson.
Here's Billups. Here's Lee. And the layup falls.
That man Jason Terry came and dapped me up. Told me how much of a good game I had. And I was going to be a superstar in this league. The face of the league. Man, I couldn't believe I was getting congrats from legends like Jason Terry. It's crazy. But I was just going to keep enjoying this ride. Enjoying my team. And we was going to see how far we could take it. Man, we got a game coming up against Carmelo Anthony and the Houston Rockets, man. We was in the same draft class, so we'll see how it goes, man. Let's hop straight into it.
2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Houston Rockets. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline.
Oh, man.
And GA, at this stage of the season, we're still trying to sort out the real contenders from the rest of the pack, aren't we?
Yeah, and it'll take a couple months to sort that out. There are more than a few teams that are still trying to find that groove.
Now here's Billups. Lee outside. He takes it in. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
What?
Anthony against Williamson.
Oh, you got to jump.
And Mobley throws it down hard.
Punched it down with authority. That's how you get your team going.
Oh, yeah, all the
Lee
way.
goes in. And Lee with the stuff.
nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Now here's Lee, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony.
Wow.
Lee passes to Yao. Pistons passing it around. The three. Mobley with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Thomas up top. Anthony against Williamson. Carmelo throws it down 4 from the field so far today. Here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff. Pistons have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Lee. Easy 2 points on the layup. Lee's got 8 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Six to shoot. And Lee pulls it down.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Into the lane. And Lee with the stuff.
Saw the lane and did not hesitate.
Rockets trail by 4. Mobley outside to the left side wing. Anthony against Smith. Teardrop shot. Here's Mobley. That 3 off the mark. Pistons have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Over to the left wing. Back to Lee. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
You know, he appears to be pretty locked in offensively. Not having much trouble at all finding the shots.
Mobley outside. Out to the wing. Anthony against Smith. 11 feet away. The Rockets again can't hit. Detroit leading by 6. How about this run break they're on right now? There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. And it goes down 2 points. Francis has got his second basket of the night.
On or off the ball, Francis is a threat. Someone who can flat out light it up.
We gotta give him straight.
He's got to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now
Stare
they're
him
starting to
down,
rub it
man. We ain't
in.
worried
Build
about
up
no
a
Chris
lead,
Anderson,
and
man.
here
We ain't
we
worried
go.
about no
It
big
is
man.
showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that.
Oh, and Chris
the more they'll
Anderson
have
did
these
not like
guys
that. As
reeling
he
in on the ropes.
went and got himself up.
And what a
Ooh,
finish
that's
by
crazy.
Anderson,
Got his
rising
get back
to
right
get the
there.
lob
On
pass
me.
and finish
Gotta
that
get
one
that.
with some authority.
Lee outside. Good for the basket. Number 9.
God, boy,
He's
my
only
man
missed 2
Cooper,
shots
he
from the
making
floor all
him look
night.
way too
And in a
easy,
groove
man. They
showing
just too
no
little, bro.
signs
They
of
too
slowing
little. They
down.
got a
His
point guard
offense
on me right
has
now.
been
Tripping.
pretty
Oh,
impressive
but
here.
he's way faster than me. They do that.
Francis'
Miss.
shot is off.
Come on.
Tell you what, that
We're on a
is
break.
a
Come on.
missed opportunity from mid-range for sure.
I see
With
you
as
in the
little
paint.
defense
Oh,
as was shown, should have made that one.
Not a good look. We're going to get it back.
From
From deep.
outside
Oh,
the
we there.
arc.
Come on, give me that
Into the
block.
block.
Let's get
And
it.
so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. On defense, Detroit. They're leading by 8. Drains the 3-pointer.
And Melo can hit this shot, especially when given that amount of room.
Lee kicks to Billups. Lee outside. Back to Billups. Over Atkins. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
My man's just going to
Offense,
knock
the
that
order of the
down.
day as the
We are
first quarter
good, though.
comes
We
to a
got a little
close.
lead. A nice little
The Pistons
lead.
on top. They lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Billups against Mobley. Anthony right side. Four on the clock. Tries the spin
Josh Smith
move.
over there guarding Carmelo.
And it's
Oh.
Anthony with the jam.
Oh, it's that boy
I tell you
Josh
what,
Smith.
did
And
he
got to
take
bug on
off
him.
on that one? Not many players can elevate and literally fly.
Hey,
What a
easy
special
ways.
talent. And it's
Easy
plays
ways.
like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Hey,
here in
y'all
the second
almost came
quarter.
up with the steal right there. I thought I had it. See me try to take
Here's
off on the
Anderson.
break. Come on, that boy.
McGlure kicks
Come
to
on,
Childress.
rebound.
And here is Mobley.
Give me that.
Pass to Childress.
Ew,
Launches
oh,
it.
nah, I gave up the ball.
He can't get that one. Pistons leading by 6. Lead passes to Billups.
Chill out the 3-point line, cuz.
Houston takes
Lost the
possession.
ball, man.
Now checked in for the Pistons. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Mobley outside. Anthony against Smith. Here's Mobley. No good from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still.
Oh, yeah, my boy Josh.
2 points.
Come on.
That one goes.
Stuff
And now
this
it's an
smooth.
8-point Piston lead.
Got to convert those chances in tight.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Warriors.
That's crazy how we
Mobley
ended up
outside.
drafting this man. He actually did play in Detroit.
left to the wing. Smith against Anthony. Over Smith.
AKD.
Another
Got
missed
me
by
on
Houston.
there.
Pistons have gone
Easy,
6 of 11 from the floor.
Right in my mouth,
Over
man.
50% shooting here in the second
bro.
quarter. And he
That's
makes
easy,
that
man.
one.
Nice play, and
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
they call
see
me timeout
they're
after that.
gathering momentum. Makes
About
that an
8.
easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit
Little
the screen.
over
I mean, that's a
2 minutes
good,
left in the
strong
second
pick he
quarter.
lays
So
there.
we're out into the second quarter, or in the second
The
half
inside,
with a bang.
covered by Mobley.
Oh,
No good
that's
from
not
Lee.
what we're looking for.
You know, I think the effort on defense
I
there
wanted to
has
steal.
everything to do with
Yeah.
why he missed that
I
shot. Well
want to
done.
steal too
And
bad.
there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's his first foul. Mobley with the bounce pass. Pass to Thomas. 1:30 left in the first half of basketball. Lee with the ball.
Come on, man. I don't know why they
That
playing with me
shooter,
down there.
excellent effort.
5 to shoot. Here's Francis. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Lee passes to Young. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And that one, good.
Yes, sir.
Smith's got
One
a
of my
second
boys
bucket
just
of the night.
smooth down there in the
Boy,
paint.
Yao used all of his body there
Easy,
setting that screen.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thomas a screen. Fires for 3. And that one's good, Francis. Francis has got 7 points.
Rarely lets it fly from 3. Francis connects there to give himself some confidence.
Lee outside. High, arcing shot. The Rockets pull it in. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between
Got me
opponents.
jumping. Got
A
me
lot
out there
different
jumping for
than
joy.
when you've
Got an
played a
easy
team you're
bucket out of it,
familiar
too.
with.
It's tough.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the
It's too
floor.
easy, baby. Oh,
Francis
that
has
should
the
have been
board.
easy, baby. My man's tired, that's why.
Now, here's Childress. Brunson covering. Here's Francis. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And a close game so far through the
Going
first
into the
2
second
quarters
half of
as
the
we
lead.
reach halftime.
Not
Pistons
as
lead
big a
by
lead as
5.
that.
And we'll be back right after halftime to get the quarters. The second half
Coming
could
into
turn out
the
to be a
second
great one
quarter,
as
my
both
man
teams
shooting
try to
11,
gain an
or the
edge.
second half, my bad.
Mobley
My man
outside.
shooting 11 for
To the
16,
wing on the left.
22 points, yep.
McGlure, the pass
3
to Anthony.
rebounds, 2 assists. See you through the rest of this game, man. You know, we really just trying to come out with the dubski. This man, Carmelo playing with the ball. I was
Rebounded by the
upset if you
Pistons.
got a bucket out of that.
Lee's
Not
got
gonna
4
lie.
rebounds in this game.
Oh yeah, put the moves on him straight to the rack. 2
Plays out
man.
and banks it in. Lee's got 24 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Francis, who's guarded by Billups. Billups with some nice defense here. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Lee. And the layup is good. Lee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that was a battle down low. Advantage to the offense this time.
Lee with the steal.
Oh yeah, and you see us
Now
coming up with a
Detroit
steal right
bring it
there. He
up.
pushes on the break all the way, man.
And
Oh,
foul
he
on
got
the
fouled
shot.
though.
He'll
He's gonna go
shoot
to the
2
line
at
and
the
knock
free
him
throw
down.
line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And both free throws good for
And you
Lee.
know what it is, man. When we go to the line, we knock them down.
Rockets trail by 11. Timeout call for Rockets.
And the lack of rim
Got the Rockets
protection
calling timeout, man. They're trying to get it together before we
just look at
pull
the
away.
numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken.
I just love how fearless he is.
Looks
That
like
free
coach is
throw,
going
no
to take
good.
our mans out
Josh
for
Smith
a
is checked
breather.
in for Lee.
Right back in the game at 3:54.
Francis passes to McClure. Here's Francis, who's guarded by Billups. Mobley is screened. Anthony finds Mobley. To the paint, here's Francis. Count that one. Francis has got 9 points.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Detroit.
Here's Lee outside. Rebounded by Anthony.
We was trying to punish him
Trail
right
by
there for leaving
14.
us wide
Pass to
open.
Francis.
Tried to go through the shooting motion.
He
a
can't
little
get that
too
one to fall.
fast.
Nice defense from Billups.
I see
Now
you,
here's
Ben.
Lee.
I
He's
thought you
starting
keep
closer.
cutting, big dog.
Wallace dishes to Billups. Pistons passing it around. Here's Lee outside.
Come on.
Hits
Knock
it
down.
from three-point range.
Get
Lee's
out.
got 9 points in the quarter.
Looking to stretch things out and using an accurate shot to do so.
Williamson against Anthony. Yao with
You
the
see that boy Carmelo trying to work on the D with my boy Yao Ming. Too much of a beast in the paint. We got Yao Ming in the paint. We got Ben Wallace in the paint. It is not fair, bro.
Here's Wallace.
See if I can get my boy Big Ben some points. Come on.
Wallace has got his
Let's
second
go.
bucket tonight.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Thomas. Mobley outside. Six on the shot clock. Mobley double teamed over Yao. The Rockets with another miss. And it's Detroit's ball. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. Here's Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
You see it, man. 59 to
Rockets
40.
trail by 19.
Beginning in the fourth quarter, man. Looking
Here's
like we gonna win
Atkins.
this one, bro.
Taylor passes to
Pretty
Anthony
in hand,
over
man.
Smith.
Feel like it's not gonna
And
be
it's
too much of a
Williamson
barn
with the
burner like it was
rebound.
looking like earlier.
And the
in the game.
well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
Especially when one man's getting to
And,
the
you know,
rack.
you can
easy
sense his
like
frustration.
that. Oh,
This is gonna be a
whoa.
test
It's
of
on
his
rebound. Clean up.
resolve here.
Clean up, crew.
Lee gets
Clean
the
up, crew.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as.
Brunson covering. Atkins passes to Anthony. His three-pointers off the mark. Pistons leading by 21. Here's Lee. Softly drops in the floater. Lee's got 37.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Poked away.
Oh yeah, we got the steal. We on the break with it. I see my boy Rick coming. Throw it up. Baggy.
Exciting we've ever seen.
There you have it, man.
Appreciate
Coach ended up
just what
taking
a
me out for the
beautiful
rest of the
performance they put
game.
on.
I know
We
their
ended up
fans
walking out of there with a
appreciated
dubstep.
it, and we saw
87,
at times just
69,
stretches
man.
of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They
Let's
were
get to these
pretty
stats,
much
man. See how
dominant.
many points my boy dropped. See, my boy had 37, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 17 for 25. Pretty efficient shooting. 1 for 3. Could have did a little better from deep, but it's all good. And he did all that in 17 minutes. Hey, man, not too bad, man. Not too bad. And that's going to be the end of this video, man. I hope y'all been enjoying this series so far, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one.